Sammy Hoop doing a recap of hoop classes number 2 and 3. So we're going to combine them together. So we talked about the basic pass. So the basic pass is you start out with your hands palm down, thumbs together, and then you pass it to behind you. And behind you, you grab it, still palm down, but you're pinky to pinky. So I'm coming thumb to thumb, pinky to pinky, thumb to thumb, pinky to pinky. This is the basic pass. I can do it around my knees. I can do it long, big. And then when I want to start to travel up my body, then I need to switch my hands to palm up. And then I can have this hoop travel around my body, over my head, or around my neck, palm up. And then the other variation of this pass is to do a twist pass. So this one, I'm also palm up, and then I twist the hoop behind me, and I catch it again, palm up, and then I twist it again, palm up. So palm up, and then this is the twist pass. Okay. Then we also worked on some lifts. So you can lift the hoop from in front of you, and how you would do that is use the hand that corresponds with the direction your current that your hoop is flowing in. So my hoop is going to my right. So I'm going to use my right hand, and first I'm going to practice the timing piece. I'm going to dip my hand in front of me, right by my belly button, and every time I do this, I'm going to say now, 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 and then the next piece is my hand, so I'm going to put my hand out like this. What's going to happen is when I dip it in, when I say now, I'm going to come up with my hand like this, and the hoop is literally just going to catch right here on my hand, and I'm just going to think up. So it goes now, now, and up. And then maybe it continues to move over my head in this lasso or halo move. Okay. The other lift that we worked on was the back lift. So now I'm going to use the hand that is opposite of the current my hoop is flowing. So my hoop is flowing to the right, so I'm going to use my left hand. And if my hoop was going to my left, I would use my right hand. So the hoop is behind me, my hand is behind me. The hoop is, every time it comes over my hand, I think about it, I'm going to grab it now, 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 and now. I just think up, and the hoop comes up over my head. And then we also broke down and talked about the vortex. So the vortex is when we have this continual motion of up and down. And we broke it down so that we could train our brain and our body to start learning this whole motion of how do I bring the hoop up and how do I bring the hoop down. So I'm going to just start again with my back to you. So right now, I have my left hand and the back of my hand is touching my butt, right? And then I just think up and I lift the hoop up. So now then I'm going to grab it with my right hand and with my fingernails facing towards me. I let go with my left hand and I just bring the hoop down. So now it's behind me. My left hand's going to come in with the back of my hand towards my back. I grab it with my left hand. I come up. And I grab it with my right hand, fingernails facing me, and I bring it down. You could do the same thing, with the other hand. I could start with my right hand down, I bring the hoop up, grab it with my left fingernails facing me, and come down. We even talked about maybe incorporating a little spin into this motion as I bring it around to try to get that floating effect, which helps me get the hoop into a horizontal flow. And then the other thing that we talked about was isolations. So to start a basic isolation, I'm using my right hand and I'm thinking of a clock. I want to make sure that my face stays in the frame of my hoop. I don't want my face to be here or here. I want my face to be inside the frame of my hoop. So like a clock, I'm going to go counterclockwise and I'm going to go 9, 6, 3. And then when my arm gets to this place where I can't move it anymore, I'm going to let the hoop roll on the back of my hand and then grab it at the top again. And I'm going to do the same thing, making this big clock circle like this. 9, 6, 3, grab. 9, 6, 3, We practice doing it with the other hand as well. 3, 6, 9. Grab, 3, 6. So that when it gets flowing, it looks as if the hoop is just kind of floating. Okay, and that was classes 2 and 3. See you next week.
Thanks.